up, guys? How's it going? I hope you're having a beautiful day, and if you can't already tell by the title of this video, it's already 2019. Well, of course it's tomorrow, but it's here. And I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I am so excited for 2019. 2018 was definitely a year I can mark in the books as a great year. It flew by, but I am forever grateful for this year. Now, if you know, 2016 and 2017 was definitely some of the hardest years I've experienced. And I think with all that pain and all that hurt, it definitely was a moment in 2018 where it was worth all of it, if that makes sense. It brought me so much joy and so much growth that it was one for the books. I was able to gain and strengthen friendships. I was able to strengthen relationships in my life. I was able to gain a bigger and stronger support system, and also to realize what's important to me and what is needed in my life to make myself happy. And it was just a year of growth and happiness. That's all I can say. So with the new year comes new goals, and I am excited to share those with you, and I hope you come along and experience it all with me. With this list, it's in no particular order. It's roughly about 6 goals that I have in mind. Of course, there's probably a handful more, but these are ones that were higher up on that list and ones that I'll definitely achieve within the new year. The first goal that I have on my list is to travel. Traveling has been a growing goal for me over the years. As a kid growing up, we were always fortunate enough to go to a different place every year for our family vacation. And whether it was in the same state, it's always something different that we did, activity-wise or location-wise. And so it was just always fun to try something different and to explore new places. So in the new year, I definitely plan to travel. One that I have in mind and set to do is to go to Texas, specifically Austin, because I've recently learned that an ancestor is the one to establish this city, so I think it would be a lot of fun to learn the history of that. 2 other places that I would love to travel to, maybe not in 2019, but who knows, I hope so, is Vancouver, Canada, and the Alcatraz in California. Those 2 places have always been on my bucket list. Vancouver, mainly because it's a popular spot in Canada, and also because it's based a whole lot around a show that I love, which is Supernatural, so I think that would be fun to visit. And Alcatraz, obviously, I think everybody kind of gets excited to see this. It's a old prison. It's really known to be haunted, and that's one of the reasons why I want to go visit, because I just love the stories behind it. And also, since I'm a criminal justice major, I think it would just be fascinating to learn the history behind the prisoners and the prison system and just how it all went about. So yes, traveling is definitely one of my biggest goals to do in 2019. My next goal, which is my biggest goal that I've been waiting for 5 years, is to graduate college. Woo! I am super excited to finally say that I'm graduating college after this next semester in May of 2019. It is 5 years coming. It probably would have been sooner, but there has been things that came up or just scheduling that just didn't work out. So I am finally doing it in May of 2019, and I think excitement is probably an understatement if you can't already tell. I already want to buy alumni gear, and I'm already thinking of like graduation pictures and outfits and who I'm going to send cards to and what I want to put on the card. And which is okay. I mean, college is a huge accomplishment, and I am just so proud of myself and glad and sad at the same time that this chapter in my life is going to end, but it's great. I loved it. I've learned a lot, and it's time to move on. So, yep, getting my bachelor's and couldn't ask for any more. My next goal that I have on my list is to love myself more. You're probably thinking, Anna, shouldn't you have loved yourself all these years? Well, yeah, I have. I do. But I think in the last couple years, I kind of lost myself, whether it was my happiness or just lost myself in people and gave myself too much to people, or lost trust or something to that effect. In 2018, I told myself I was going to focus more on me and what I want to do and what makes me happy, and successfully I think I've started doing that later this year, so it's definitely one that I'm carrying on to 2019. And along with loving myself is fitness. I've always wanted to work out, and if you have followed me on social media, the last couple years I would post pictures or videos of me working out, and it would probably last 2 weeks to a month, but that would be it. I've attempted to work out and work on my health and my body the last couple years, and it just never would work out. But luckily, with the help of two of my friends, they have pushed me and supported me to get a membership at a gym, and we at least work out once a week. And within the new year, I plan to up that to 2 to 3 times a week. And it's definitely not about weight for me. It's all about health and being healthy and being fit. My next goal that I have for you guys is to continue YouTube. I absolutely love doing these videos, and I hope you guys are enjoying them, and I only hope that they will get better and improve within the new year. And specifically, a goal that I have is to gain 50 to 100 subscribers. I know to a lot of you that number seems kind of small, but for someone who's starting out and that is small, to me that's a whole lot, and that would just be so amazing if I could achieve that in the next year. My fifth goal that I have for you guys is to read more books. Now, if you know me, I am definitely not a bookworm. I would have my moments that I love a good book, can't put it down, it grabs my attention, and I read the whole thing or the series. But here in the last few years, I've slacked a whole lot in the reading department, and in 2019, I hope to open more to suggestions and to series and to genres, and just to learn more about books. The other day, I actually bought a thriller book and also the Harry Potter series, so I will definitely keep you guys updated on those books or any other books that I delve into, and maybe we can share and compare. So yeah, read more books. Along with reading more books, I would love to continue or to complete my poetry book. Now, if you know, the last year or two, I recently got into poetry and really love to write it and expressing myself in that manner. And I even set a goal to complete a poetry book in a year and completely abandon that mission. And I hope to at least continue my poems in 2019 and maybe compile them in some form of work, but we shall see what that will bring. My next goal for you, I believe it is my last one, is to move out of my parents' home. Now, it's definitely not a priority on my list, but it's something that I need to grab by the horns on a bull and do. It's also important to build my credit. those kind of go hand in hand, but not specifically connect. But it's two things that I think when it comes to adulthood that I need to achieve within the next year, especially after completing college. That was one of the main obstacles that were kind of in my way when it came to moving out, because school was just important to me and is important to me, and it's one of those things I wanted to complete before making any kind of big decisions. So that's definitely one of the things I hope to achieve in 2019. So that's all that I have for you today when it comes to my goals of 2019, and I hope they brought you a little more insight of what I expect to do in the new year, and I hope maybe they brought a little insight to yourself, and maybe you want to achieve some of these goals, such as traveling or reading more books or loving yourself. But if there are any questions you have or any goals you want to share yourself, feel free to put it in the comment section and I will gladly answer or like back. I love you guys. I, of course, promote much love and much encouragement. And with this new year, I hope you remember, please do not drink and drive, be responsible, and have a fun and safe New Year's. I love you guys. Bye.